Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Michaela and I make adult coloring videos here on this channel, and today I have a huge completed pages video. I have completed 35 pages in the month of October. Don't even ask me how I managed to do that because I still have no idea, and I actually have more than 35 pages to show you because I have a whip, I have a few pages that my friend colored that I'm just going to show you guys as well. It's a huge video, so I'm suspecting this is going to be a little bit on the longer side, so go ahead, grab a snack, grab some coffee. I know I need some coffee, and I apologize in advance that I sound a little bit congested. I've been sneezing here and there over the past few days, so excuse my voice, but I really hope you guys enjoy this finished pages video, and let's get right on into it. So the first book I have this month to show you that I actually did get this month, this was sent to me by the lovely Kira Shershniva. This is Color by Colors Pattern Animals, and I did 2 pages in this book this month. I did this page, the cute little duck. At least I think it's a duck. I don't know if that's a duck. Don't take my word on that. I mean, he has webbed feet. I don't know if that means anything. I feel like all birds have webbed feet. Probably just making a fool out of myself. But these are really fun books. These are really fun books. Really easy, really simple, quick to do. So I did that page, and I also did this elephant. I love the color scheme of this elephant page. I just love the colors, and I feel like the brown really mixes in the like pink, purple, and blue really well. So this was a fantastic color palette choice on Kira's part. I really like it. And on these pages, I just used alcohol markers. It kind of switches between my Cali Arts and my Ohuhus, just kind of whatever I'm feeling that day. Again, sorry about the sniffles. I really hope that doesn't bother anybody, but that is it for Pattern Animals. Next up, we have the book I've completed this month. I finally completed it. This is Stained Glass Mandala Color by Colors, which is sad because that means you guys are not really going to see this book again. I don't really plan on repurchasing it. It was fun, but I'm weird. I don't feel the need to repurchase coloring books. I did it, and now it'll sit on my shelf complete. But I did 6 pages in this book, so let me show you guys what I did. And I have a whole full flip through of all the pages on my channel. I uploaded about a week or two ago at this point. So I did this mandala, again, with alcohol markers. It really does vary. I don't remember exactly which ones I used for each picture. Did this page. I did this one. Love this. I did quite a few of these during my impromptu live with Meg's Art Atrium. I will of course leave her channel link down below. We also did a couple of buddy colors this month, so I'll leave her channel link down below, but we did I did a couple of these on our impromptu live. And then I was like, well, I only have like 2 pages left, so I'm gonna finish the book this week. And I did. So I cannot believe I finished a coloring book still. Like, that is so crazy to me. I'm not the type of person, like, I always talk about finishing them, but I never do. And I did, so. And now I want to finish them all. Maybe that's why I got so many pages done this month, but yeah, so some of these, this one reminded me like of Christmas colors. Maybe it's just the red and the green, but I think it like is beautiful. I'm just in love with how all of them turned out. I don't think there's a bad page in this book. If you're into mandalas and the color by colors, you would love this book. She also has a tender mandala book out, and it's very similar. So, and then this is the last one I completed. Again, I'm really sad that I finished it, but it is such a good feeling to finish a book. Such a good feeling. I see people all over like Instagram like finish books like so quickly, and I'm like, how? But maybe it's because I color in so many different ones, you know? But that is everything out of Stained Glass Mandala. Okay, so next we have a newer book, actually a very new book to my collection. It literally just came in the mail 2 days ago, and I am filming a flip and review of this book for tomorrow's video. I like choked on my own words there because I'm like, is it tomorrow's video? Because I'm filming this on Saturday. This video is going up Sunday. The flip through is going up Monday. So yes, for tomorrow's video, I'm filming a flip and review. But this is Large Print Christmas by Color Questopia. I already did 2 pages, and I did the little snowman page. And this was super simple to color, only took me a little bit, and I realized like this will look beautiful with some glitter, so I threw some glitter in, if you guys can see, just some Sakura jelly roll. I think this is the Stardust, I believe. So I threw that in the little snowflakes, and I put some Posca, white Posca pen paint stuff on the tree. So I decided to jazz this page up a little bit. I felt like it needed it, and I think it turned out really pretty. So I did that page, and I also did this Merry Christmas page yesterday. I just felt like doing another quick and easy page. I mean, these are all really quick and easy, but this one was really quick and easy. So I also did this page. I think the letters could use some glitter, but decided against it. Still very cute. Very excited to film my flip for you guys to see this full book tomorrow. It's a beautiful book. Color Questopia is killing it with the books lately. I'm in love with literally every single one of their books. I don't know, maybe they're just a great company. They are, but I don't know. I don't typically love like every single book from a company, but them I really do. So anyways, that is Large Print Christmas. Next up we have Autumn Patterns, Black Background by Color Questopia, another new book that came out this month. And I went crazy on this one too. I did like 5 pages in this book, 4 or 5. So I did this little icon page. This one took me a surprisingly very long time to complete. I was getting really confused where certain colors were because I go down the list like chronologically. Chronologically, is that the right word? I go down the list basically and do like all the grays first and then all the browns second. I was having a lot of trouble finding where certain things were, so this page took me longer than expected, but it turned out cute in the end. I just used alcohol markers as per usual. And then I also did this mandala page with the pumpkins and the little donuts and the coffee. I could really go for a pumpkin spice latte right now, but but yeah, I also did this page. I definitely see myself coloring more of this in November since it's still autumn in November. Just because Thanksgiving. Halloween is, I guess today when this video is going live, doesn't mean fall's over quite yet. And then I have this page, which is more kind of icons, things like that. I will admit I'm a little bit confused where the rain is coming from because I don't know, where I live it doesn't really rain in the fall time like a ton. I feel like more in the springtime, so I was a little bit confused with the choice on that, but nonetheless still very cute. Love how it came out. And then last but not least, I did this cute little squirrel page eating an apple. Is that a squirrel or is that a hedgehog actually? Because it looks pointy. I don't know. I'm really bad with my animals, if you guys couldn't tell. But I love the color of the tree. Just love how this all turned out. When you color a Color Questopia page, I feel like you just can't hate the outcome because they always look so cute. So that is everything from Autumn Patterns. So then I did decide to do a page from Autumn, Black Background by Color Questopia. This is their autumn book that came out last year, and I got it last year when it came out. I don't love this book as much just because the color palette has like 50 colors and they don't just list the ones you need. So I tend to steer away from it sometimes, but I did decide to do this page. And it turned out cute. Again, another thing is like they asked for like 5 different kinds of yellows or browns or oranges, and it's like, hello. I don't know which ones to use, but at the end of the day, I think it looks really cute, so I am glad I did it. It's a cute book, and I do like how the page came out, and they have obviously changed their color palettes since this book came out, so if you want one of their autumn books, I suggest getting one of the newer ones. Okay, last for my Color Questopia books, I worked in Happy Halloween black background, and I did 2 pages. First, I did this page, and some of this stuff I don't remember doing. It was so long ago in like the beginning of the month. But I did this page. I do remember doing this page. I want to say I posted it on Instagram. I might have, I might not have. But like some of these pages, like, do you guys who also make videos ever like think that like, oh gosh, I don't really remember doing this page, but I guess I did because it was marked. I did that cute page, and then I also did, oop, I hit the camera. I also did this page. And today is Halloween. Happy Halloween! It's weird because technically today is not Halloween, but the day I'm uploading it is. So happy Halloween to everybody. I hope everyone has a really fun and safe day. But yeah, that is everything I did in my Color Questopia books this month. Next, we are moving on into my Sach Deva books, and I did 1 page from 50 Diamond Mandalas, and I just did this page. Nothing super crazy. Truly don't even remember doing it, but it was clearly just a relaxing page to do. I like pulling out this book in specific for just like super relaxing mandalas, especially because they're color by number. I like to flip between this one and the Color Questopia mandalas because they're very similar in some senses, so I did that page from this book. Next, we have another new book that is new to my collection and new to Sachin's collection as well. It's his newest book, Stained Glass Christmas. This is another book that I am flipping for tomorrow's video, so stay tuned for that. But I did already complete 1 page so I could have more of a solid review. And I did this page. I really like how it came out. I've noticed in this book, I feel like comparatively to the Halloween one, this has a lot more detail to the pages, which is great. I like it. So, of course, I'll talk about that more tomorrow in my flip through, but I love how it came out. I think it looks really pretty. I was using the fine tip of my Ohuhu markers like for the first 10 numbers, and then I got really lazy, so I started using the chisel tip and I started going out of the lines a little bit, but I still think it looks really cute. I just got lazy using the fine tip. The fine tip really made it more clean. Using the chisel tip, I went out of the lines a little bit, but that's okay. Sometimes it just be like that. But that is Stained Glass Christmas by Sach Deva. Next, we have Stained Glass Halloween by Sach Deva, and I did 2 pages in this book. I did the bats. Can't go wrong with bats with purple wings. So like, as you guys can tell, like this page is clearly very less detailed than the other page I did from the Christmas book. But I just did this bat page. Just alcohol markers again. I feel like I'm very like hit or miss when I tell you guys what supplies I use, so my apologies about that. But yeah, I just used alcohol markers for this. I think I used the chisel tip on like the entire page, which is why it's a little bit messy, but it's quicker to use the chisel tip and I like it. So I did that page, and I also did this page, which was a buddy color with Meg's Art Atrium. Go check out her channel, I'll link it down below. But we did this creepy clown, and I know that she glittered hers up like a ton to make it a little bit less creepy. I kept it as is because I was lazy, but love how both of ours came out. It's really cute, honestly, even though it's really creepy at the same time. So thank you, Meg, for doing this buddy color with me this month. I really had a good time with it. So I just did that page with her, and that is all the pages I did in Stained Glass Halloween. Okay, so we are moving into my Disney books. For my Disney finished pages, I did about 5 Disney books this month, and I did, I think, 1 from each. So this is Disney Animals. This is the Pixel Color by Number book, and I did Bambi. This was like the second page I did this month. I remember that very clearly. It took me a while to complete it, and it took a lot of browns, but I think it turned out really cute. And it's actually, if you guys didn't know, the front cover page. But I just did that page. I really like this book. I really like their Pixel books a lot. Just a forewarning that if you do get this book specifically, a lot of the pages are very brown and gray heavy. So take with that what you will. You do get some colorful pages like this, but this page took a lot of browns still. And I'm sure it's because it's animals. Like, you don't get a lot of super colorful animals, so take with that what you will. But I really enjoyed this book still, and that is the page I did. And then I did a page from Disney Buddies. This is one of my newer books I got this month from the website that Danielle showed us about, or told us about. This is Disney Buddies again, and I did the Lilo and Stitch page. Super freaking cute. This book is a lot more colorful than the Animals book. I really enjoy it. And this page took me a pretty long time to complete. I think it took me like a full day of like doing it, but that's okay. Sometimes these pages take a little bit longer to complete. I'm not really sure why. It's probably just how tedious it is to, like, you know, color each square and things like that. And it's a mystery, so you don't really know what you're getting. But I did this page from Disney Buddies. And then I did a page from Disney Babies. I love this book so much. Probably one of my favorite Disney Color by Number books I have is the Babies one. And I did, let's see if I can find it, because I was having trouble finding it, and it's marked, but I'm still having trouble finding it. Here we go. I did this cute dog page. I believe, is this 101 Dalmatians? It has to be, right? Don't mind me looking through the answers. Hello, sorry to everybody that hates this. Yeah, this is from 101 Dalmatians. My apologies to anyone that hates the solutions part of it. My apologies, but I did this page. It was, I was in the mood to randomly just pick a page. So I picked one with a pretty small color palette is what I did, and then I did it without looking, and it turned out to be this page. And I knew it right away since I did the black outlining first. I knew it would be a dog, but it was really easy. It took me only like an hour to complete, so some of these pages are really quick. But that is the page I did from Disney Babies. And then I did a page from Disney Portraits, and I did a whole color and chat doing the black outlining of this page, and that was the Robin Hood page. And this is kind of how the finished product came out. I think it looks super duper cute. Very happy with how it came out. And it gave me a very fall color scheme kind of vibe, which is why I picked it for the color and chat, since I couldn't really find a good, like, fall Halloween page from these books. Now that I have more, there might be one, but it doesn't really matter now that Halloween's over, or basically over. But I did this Robin Hood page, love how it came out, super, super cute, and that is it for portraits. So the last book I worked in for Disney is Mickey, Donald & Co. This is one of my new books again, and I did actually the very first page, and I did, if I can flip it for you guys. Oh, this is not gonna work. I guess I have to show it to you guys this way. I guess with pages on the left showing them that way, it doesn't really work. But I did this black and white Mickey page. Only took 3 colors, and it did not take me very long to complete. I am absolutely in love with the like black, white, and gray pages, so that's like the first 6 pages in the book. I'm just in love with this whole book in general, but specifically like the first 6 are just so fun because they're just black, white, and grays, which I think is super fun and cute. But I did this page, and it was a ton of fun to do, and that is all I did in this book. Okay, so now we're getting into a fairly hefty, book where I did a lot of pages, and this is a book where my friend actually did a few pages in as well that I will show you guys. I didn't quite tab the ones she did, so I'm gonna have to search for them, but this is 50 Halloween Miniatures by Camelia Angelkova, and let's see. Okay, so obviously I did the This Book Belongs To page. This was the very first page I did in the book. I knew I had to get a page complete and post it, so I did this one. It seemed simple and it's super cute. I just used, I believe, my Ohuhu markers and some gold glitter for the marker, or for the letters. So I did that page, and then I did this. I did during a color and chat. I did this during the coloring scare tag, I believe. So I just did the scarecrow page and I finished it off camera since I did not finish the whole thing on camera. But super love how that one came out. I don't dislike really any of them I've done in here. Let's see. I did the page I really wanted to do, and that is the singing little musician ghosts. And it was super easy because you didn't have to color in the ghosts. And again, I just used Ohuhu markers, and I used some like dual metallic Sakura dual pens for the letters. If you guys can even see that, I feel like it's really not, I don't know, you probably can't really see it, but I did that page, and I also did this little trick-or-treat little like candy cart with Meg. My god, my voice. With Meg. From Meg's Art Atrium. As you guys know, I talk about her a lot. We did this page together as a buddy color, so thank you, Meg, for doing this page with me. And I guess I can't really announce it anymore because the live will already have happened. But we are actually doing another live tonight. Not tonight as in the night I'm uploading this. Tonight as in like the night before. But I've already posted about it on my Instagram, so if you were there, thank you. But I don't obviously have that page to show you guys because I haven't done it yet. But I did that page with her, and then let me see if I can find... Here's one of the pages my friend did. She just used Crayola Super Tips for all of them. So she did that page. Let's see. She did the candle page. She did such a cute job. I love her color choices on all of them. And then she also did, is it toward the beginning? Is it toward, yep, it's right here. She also did this 3 pumpkin page. So, I mean, like 8 pages of this book was completed this month. That is a lot of pages. I'm really glad I got to color and had someone else color in this book as much as we did this month. So really glad about that, and that is it finally for 50 Halloween miniatures. And then we have 50 Autumn Miniatures by Camelia Angelkova, and I did 2 pages. I did this page. I just wanted something kind of fall-like, so I did this flower and pumpkin page, and also I've kind of come to the conclusion that if I just work through the animal pages, I'm going to have a bunch of these kind of pages left that I'm not as interested in, so kind of go back and forth between the two is good, so that way you're not just left with the ones that you're not as in love with. Like, I still liked it and I had fun coloring it, but it's not my first choice to color, so there's my little rant. But I did that page. And I also did a buddy color in here at the very beginning of the month. This was with Aquarius Dreams. So thank you so much for doing this buddy color with me and asking me to buddy color when I, still was doing buddy colors. They're currently on a hold right now, if you guys didn't know. I posted about it on Instagram a few weeks ago, but they're on a hold right now, and I don't know when they're gonna come back. I've been overwhelmed with them again. It's just better for me to just do do coloring with myself. So, but I did this page with Aquarius Dreams. We both did really pretty color choices. Really love how hers came out. And that is it for 50 Autumn Miniatures. Okay, and then I did 1 page, I believe, out of 50 Safari Miniatures. And all I did was, ooh, as I hit the camera, wow, I scared myself doing that. I'm sorry if I scared anybody else. I just did one page, and it was the nameplate page. And I love how it came out. I think this looks really cute. So once again, I did the same technique as I did in the Halloween miniature book on the nameplate page. I did everything in alcohol marker, and then I did the letters in the glitter, but I believe this is, I actually think this is the gold again. I can't tell if this is the gold or the copper. But it's cute, and I did some white gel pen on the trees. But I love how all this came out. I think it looks really nice. And that's the only page I did in 50 Safari miniatures. Okay, so I have one more completed page this month, and this has been a hefty video. So I appreciate everyone that's been here this long. But this is Tales from the Forest Kingdom by Hannah Carlzon, and I didn't really do like a page out of it. It was more of the title page. So I was intimidated and I didn't know which page to do, so I just decided to do the little title page with the mushrooms and the rocks. But on this page, I just used Crayola Super Tips, or maybe the Statler markers, I'm not really sure, and some glitter gel pen and some white gel pen. So nothing crazy, but I'm hoping next month to actually sit down and do like more of a page in here. Since I have it now. I was just intimidated at first, but it really is a beautiful book. Highly recommend it to everyone. But that is Tales from the Forest Kingdom. Okay, and then I have one whip to show you guys. This is from Romantic Country, the third tale by Ari. I've been working on it all month, and I just cannot get myself to finish it, like, quite yet. I don't know what to do with the rest of the page, so let me show you guys. Should have marked it, and I didn't. It's this page. Like, I do like how it's turning out, like I really do, and I think I'm afraid to mess it up from like this point further. I don't really know what to do with it. I'm hoping November I can just like sit down one night and just like finish it. But like there's not even that much detail on it, but like there's enough detail where my brain just goes like, I don't want to mess this up. So I'm not really sure what else to do to complete it. I might have to look up some finished pages of this page and take some inspiration from that, because I am definitely running out of my own ideas to finish this. But I really do plan on finishing it in November, so mark my words. I may or may not finish it in November, but that is the Romantic Country page. Okay, so I do have one more page to show, and to be honest, the friends I am buddy coloring / split coloring with, if they want to stay and see the page, they totally can. Or they can leave if they don't want to be spoiled. I need to be better at these pages because I still have some I need to complete. And I really want to finish them so I can film all of the split colorings that I did. And I feel so bad that I've been like not coloring them. So in November, the plan is to finish them. Mark my words on that too. But I did a page from Chibi Girls Volume 3, so if my friends who buddy colored / split colored with me want to leave at this point, thank you for watching. I love you guys so much. But if you guys want to keep watching, that's okay. You guys have sent them back. I'm just being the worst person. So here we go. Here is the one page I did this month. Just this little girl sitting on a tree stump, and that's with a little bunny. That's all I can see. And I don't even remember when I did this page, honestly. But I really like it. Put a little bit of glitter on the magnifying glass. So, yeah, that's all I've done. That's all I did this month out of this book. Again, I really need to get my butt into gear and, you know, actually sit down and color the rest of the split colorings. They don't take that long to do, so I don't know why I'm so lazy about it, especially because I know the video that's gonna come with it is gonna be amazing, and I know you guys are gonna love it, especially getting to see like a bunch of different color tubers art in one video. I think that'll be really, really fun. But yeah, I haven't. But hopefully November, I'm gonna make it a goal. I'm gonna upload my November goal video on Tuesday, so you guys will, you know, kind of hear about that then. But that's enough rambling for this video. This video has been very, very long. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button down below if you're not already. I'm really close to 1,000 subscribers, so make sure to join our little family here if you want to down below, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye guys!